Guys, welcome back to my channel. So sorry I haven't posted anything in a while. I've been extremely sick for the past 3 weeks, and right when I was about to get better, I get sick all over again. And so what I'll be doing today is the get to know me tag as I do my makeup. So I'm just gonna be answering these questions as I do my makeup. So I'll be showing you guys the products that I'm using, and I will be answering these questions as well. So for starters, I'm going to be using this primer that I fell in love with. It's the Veil Mineral Primer by Hourglass, which is this one right here. So the first question is, what's my middle name? And I don't have one. Second question is, what's your favorite color? And my favorite color is not a favorite, it's not a color, it's a shade, so it's white. But if I had to pick a color, it would be pink. For some reason, I just like that this primer makes me look like a freaking ghost. Like my whole face turns like, I don't know, pink, purple, I don't know, not pink, purple or white, like I don't know, it's weird, but I love it. Next, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows off camera, so BRB. Okay, so I just did my brows, and basically I used the Anastasia pomade. I'm really picky about my brow brush, and like the only brush I can do my eyebrows with. I love Morphe, love Sigma, love all these brands, but when it comes to my brows, this is the only brush that can do my brows as good as I want it to be. And this is the Dose of Colors wing liner brush. It's my favorite brush to do the eyebrows. Yeah. And then I just put some Kat Von D concealer. I like it to be really, really light, so it makes my brows stand out. Next question is, who was your best friend? Your first best friend. And Amber was my first best friend, still is my best friend. That's just, there's nothing to it. For my eyes, before I keep answering questions, I'm gonna use this Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna use the shade Tempera. I don't know how to say this, sorry. Just to set my concealer. And I know I sound crazy. I'm sick as hell, so bear with me, please. If not, I'll fucking know. How tall are you? I'm not even freaking kidding. Like when you're chunky, for some reason you get shorter, or at least that's what it was to me, because I was chunky. I mean, I've always been 5'5", but when I got chunky, like my fatness like brought me down or something, and I weighed and I was 5'4". I told the doctor, I'm like, are you sure? Because like I've always been 5'5". They're like, no, you're 5'4". I'm like, okay, well, okay. And then when I lost the weight, I was 5'5" again. So apparently when you're thicker, you get shorter or something. I don't know. So next I'm gonna be using the shade Warm Top, which is this one right here. And I'm going to be putting that on my crease with this fluffy brush. And the fifth question is cats or dogs. And I'm going to go with dogs because I have 2 pit bulls. Alright, next question is the funniest moment throughout high school. This is really embarrassing, more like not even funny. It's kind of funny now, but it wasn't. So my sister used to like this kid, like this football player. So she's like this kid, and I was always like a little wannabe tough girl or whatever, so I'm like mad. I'm putting this color, what is this, Cypress Umber, this color right here, and I'm just gonna put this in the outer corner. So anyway, so yeah, she used to like this football player, and I was mad. I've always been like mad, overprotective with my sisters, and whatever. One day we were at the courtyard of my school, my high school, and he was there, and I'm like talking all this shit, like, oh, like, you ain't shit, I don't know. We're gonna be blending it out with this like fluffier, shorter blending brush. I was like, oh no, like, you ain't shit, like, I don't even remember what it was, to be honest. And for some reason, like, I started running and I busted my ass in the middle of the courtyard. Thank God it was after school because there was barely any people there. But he was there and he was laughing his ass off. I was like, you gonna get yours one day, fams. And I don't think he ever got his, but whatever. He didn't end up with my sister, that's for sure. Another question is, how many countries have you visited? Well, for starters, I wasn't born here. I was born in Dominican Republic. So I guess you can say I visited the US at first. I live here now, but whatever. Visited Dominican Republic, visited Mexico, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Haiti, right next to DR, okay. What is it, St. Martin? A few more, so I'm gonna go with like 6. Well, I said 6, but it's been more, so I'm gonna go with like 7, 8 countries. I'm gonna go with 7 or 8 countries. Okay, so the next question is, are you in or have you gone to college? And I am in college. What was my favorite / worst subject in high school? Favorites was most definitely study hall, and my worst was history, mainly because like my memory is like garbage and like you have to remember like the geography. I cheated my ass off. Alright, so next I'm gonna be using the shade Primavera, and I'm just gonna put down like the inner corner of my eyes towards the center. And alright, so next question is, what's your favorite drink? And to be honest, I just drink water. The only time I drink soda or anything is when I'm drinking alcohol. Next question is, what is your favorite animal? Dogs. Besides dogs, I would have to say cheetahs. No, I lied. Besides dogs, I would have to say wolves. What is your perfect perfume? The Giorgio Armani Aqua something, and it smells like fresh. It smells amazing. Alright, so after this, I'm just gonna put on my foundation, and I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation, which is this one right here. And next question is, tea or coffee? So coffee. Question is, what would you or have you named your first children or your children? When it comes to naming my children, I'm not gonna say, to be honest, because I had the name for my first child in my head, and I told my fams like, oh, like whenever I have a child, like I'm gonna name him this name, da 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 da, like whatever. And my cousin had a baby before me, and she took my name. So therefore, I'm not gonna say it out loud because my fam actually watches these videos, and I don't want any of them to take my baby's name, my unborn baby's name. The next question is, have you played any sports? Or do I play any sports? And hell no. I've never played any sports. I will never try to even play any sports. Next, I'm gonna be using this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to conceal my under eyes and just give it that little brightening look that I like. What is your favorite book? Honestly, I don't have a favorite book. I've read a bunch of books, and the only kind of books that I like to read are the urban ones. I like those for some reason. They're just like more interesting to me. That's just what it is. Even though I've read like the freaking 50 Shades of Grey, those nasty books. You know. I'm then gonna set my under eyes with this Airspun translucent powder. I have like mixed emotions about this because like it's the product, the formula and all that stuff, it's like really good, but it smells like baby powder and I can't stand the smell. I use this when I don't want to use my Laura Mercier one because that's expensive. The next question is, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? And some of my favorite YouTubers, for sure, Kathleen Lights, Jaclyn Hill, Desi, Katie, Manny MUA, and Jeffree Star. So as that sets, I'm just going to put on my mascara, and I'm going to be using this Trish McVoy High Volume Mascara. The next question is, what is some of your favorite movies? And I cannot even begin to tell you because 1, I watch a lot of movies. 2, I have terrible memory, like I've said before. Okay, so the next question is whether I'm single or taken, and I am taken AF. I'm gonna be mixing these two shades right here, the Warm Top and the Cypress Umber, whatever. And I'm just gonna put that on my waterline. What is your idea of an ideal first date? To be honest, just feed me and I don't know, make me watch some good ass movie. Next I'm gonna be using this bronzer right here, and this is the NARS Laguna. I'm just gonna bronze out my cheeks, my forehead, and try to define my jawline a little bit. So the next question is, how many boyfriends or girlfriends have you had? And like, there's so many like little relationships in like high school and like middle school that clearly doesn't count, so like I don't even know how to answer that. Next I'm gonna be using this NARS blush. This is in the shade Madly, and this is one of my favorite shades just because it's like a nude blush and it's not like pinkish. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like very, very nude. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush, that way it won't be like too harsh. The next question is, do you speak any different language? And if you do, how well? I'm Dominican. I was born in Dominican Republic, and therefore I speak Spanish. I speak it pretty well. I came here when I was 6. My family still spoke Spanish. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have 3 sisters from mom and dad, and then I have 2 half brothers from like 2 different girlfriends my dad had. Next I'm going to be doing my highlight, and I'm going to use this Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be using the shade Summer, which is the shade right here. And with my highlighter brush, I'm just going to put this on my cheeks, the upper side of my cheeks. Also on my nose, my cupid's bow, my bridge. The next question is, how would you describe your fashion sense? And to be honest, basic. That's just what I wear every day, honestly, truly. Next I'm going to be putting on my liquid lipstick by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be using this one right here. This is the shade Naked. And before I put that on, I'm just going to put on my Anastasia lip primer because my lips get chappy AF. The next question is, what's your favorite restaurant? And it's Bar Taco. I love tacos, and Bar Taco makes the best tacos ever. Next I will be using my MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm just gonna spray this all over my face. The next question is, what are some of my favorite TV shows? And I love to watch, I don't know, I've pretty much watched all the shows on Netflix because Netflix is all I really watch. So anything on Netflix really. The next question is PC or Mac, and I love Apple products, so I'm gonna go with Mac, especially because I have one. So yeah. What phone do you have? Have an iPhone. Okay you guys, so this concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this getting to know me tag. It was something a little bit different. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look. It's like a really pretty little glam look. And all the products that I use will be listed down below. Please subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend.